Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This game will feature Double-A baseball from the Southern League. It's the Montgomery Biscuits taking on the Chattanooga Lookouts. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, number 83. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. Here's a speed threat, number 3. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. And here's the first baseman. Over to first. That one's in there. 0-1. Next one's fouled back. And he tried to get a chase on a slider down and away. Not even close there. 2-2. And it's a pop-up. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the left fielder, Drew Baker. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. 2-0 pitch. And there's a strike. Pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Runner at first, 1 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Bites that one up, we'll reset and do it again. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Okay.
Popped up left side. Bird it. Heading towards it. Pulls it in for the out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. And next, the cleanup hitter. Finds the zone. Pitch out, but no action here. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting going here in the top of the first. Ripped on the ground to second. There with plenty of time. Inning over. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of the first. And there is no score. We're back here at the ballpark. And our pitcher in this game, number 21. He's got 5 pitches to attack hitters with, and that means his game plan can vary widely between starts. Hard to say which pitches he'll be leaning on in this one, but if he can get 3, 4, or even all 5 of them going, watch out. Should be interesting to see. The second baseman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the pitch. And there's a base hit into left. And a runner on now. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. The center fielder will hit next. Breaking ball drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. To short, could be 2. Off-balance speed, there's one. On to first, and it's a double play.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Callahan. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. That one back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. To the next inning, now it's the right fielder, number 5. Clips the corner, strike 1. Foul ball there. After some fastballs in this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Goes down looking on that one. Ronnie Simon getting ready to hit. Just missed. Simon, the number 6 hitter in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 1 out and the base is empty. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty, strike 2. base is empty with 2 out. Next is the designated hitter, Biscuits. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Out towards left center, Birdie, sizing this one up. And makes the simple catch. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, number 4. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And it's even up.
1-1.
1-1 pitch fouled away. Back and miss. That's a strikeout. And now the right fielder. In there for strike 1. No score here in the second inning. Now back our way, and that's out of play. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Gets him straight. Now the left fielder, Peyton Vernon. That one misses. 1-0. And a curve drops in for a strike. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the second inning. On the ground to third. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 2 innings. No score. All set for the start of this inning. And now the shortstop. And he's just a terrific defender. Not a lot of minor leaguers who can handle themselves in the field like he does. And takes low for ball 1. In Double-A, Triple-A, you'll sometimes see some absolutely laughable defense. I once saw 3 errors with the bases loaded on a grounder back to the mound turn into a Little League grand slam. But he's cool and controlled out there. Not likely to make that kind of mistake. And another ball. And he's got a ton of potential, and being so good on defense will buy him time to work on the offensive side of things and boost that part of his game. Next pitch, in for a strike. Bounce to third, Callahan. Low throw, can't dig it out. Chill up here in the press box, and I wonder whether he might be feeling it down on the field too. Looked like he had a little trouble gripping the ball on the transfer, and that may have led to the error. And here's the catcher, Dominic Keegan. Up and in, ball 1. no score. Next one's fouled back. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. And that one fouled off. And now the 1-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Swings through that one for a strikeout. The center fielder digs in now. 1-for-1 so far. Led off the game with a single. On the ground to first, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing else. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. We're all tied, 0-0. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, number 39. First offering misses the mark. In the air to left center. It falls in. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And here is the shortstop, number 5. Grounder on the right side. Could be two. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's another. And now the catcher, number 97. Now this one's crushed down the line, hooking foul ball. The 0-1. And misses inside. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. Ball ricochets, and they still make the play for the out. Play made, that ends the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We move on to inning number 4, and there is no score. On to the 4th, and here's the first baseman, number 2. Fastball for a strike. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Lifted in the air to right center, on the way over. Reaching for it, and brings it in. Pretty nice defensive play on that pop-up. It can be really tricky to bring those in, particularly if the wind's blowing a little harder. Now at the dish, Drew Baker. And James Kingsley says no swing. We're in the 4th inning, no score. He swings and fouls one off. the 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's the 1-2 offering.
Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. The 2-2. Gets it high for a strikeout. The third baseman, the next to hit, grounded out the first time. Maybe try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Hard hit left side. There with plenty of time, inning over. They're set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still no score. The second baseman now at the plate.
The second baseman.
That one inside. And that's ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. And another ball. And it's strike 2. 2-2, here's the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And there's one down. The center fielder will hit next. First pitch misses, all over. Slider misses away. That's not going to entice a disciplined hitter to swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Swing and a line drive base hit out into center. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. One gone, runner at first. Austin Callahan digs in now. First pitch, and it just misses. Into center. Makes the catch.
The first base number 4.
And next, the cleanup hitter struck out swinging the first time. Gets the slider in there for a strike. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. I don't know why he didn't swing, but that's probably the best pitch to hit he'll get in this AB. Fly ball out to right. The right fielder gets there under it. Drops into the glove. They strand one through four, still tied. 0-0. We're ready for the fifth inning. Now it's the right fielder, number 5. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1 now. This one chopped on the ground and handles this chance. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. What a defensive effort there. Tough to even get to the ball. And then an excellent off-balance throw. He really showed some great athletic ability as well as strong fundamentals on that play. Simon in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. One pitch now. Nice eye right there. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's not a pitch he's featured much in this game. Not really a surprise that the batter couldn't do anything with it. On the ground to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Willie Vasquez, the next to hit. Vasquez stands at 6 foot even, 190 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. 2 away and a runner at first. The shortstop now at the plate. Good eye on that pitch. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Very hot with that one. Right through there for a strike. Now. That one fouled off. Vasquez leading off first with 2 away. Checks on the runner. Out. Got the runner, and that ends the inning. So they've been held scoreless through 5. No score. Of the inning, and now the right fielder, number 26. And that's outside. That's ripped. Base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. First time up, grounded to third. Swing and a rocket. It's back there. Stretches it and hauls it in. In a high leverage spot, the players who are going to be stars rise to the occasion. That's exactly what we saw on that hit. What a play. The designated hitter will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's through there for a strike. One away in a tie game. Go ahead, run it first. Bottom half of the fifth. Foul ball there. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And that one is inside for ball one. And a high fly out to center. The center fielder under it. Brings it in. And the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 1 so far. That one hit to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. The catcher digs in now. 0 for 1. Rounded out the first time around. Late on that fastball. It's a comebacker to the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. And we still have no score. We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, number 7. That one catches the zone. That's a slider for a strike. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Line drive. One up, one down. So digging in, Dominic Keegan struck out swinging the first time. That misses the zone.
Okay.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it will get out of play. And that's ripped to left. And foul ball. Impressive efficiency on the mound in this game. Grounder up the middle and handles that one. Not in time. He legs it out. Not an easy play, but I think he had some trouble with the transfer. That might have cost him the out. Tough break for the defense. The center fielder, the next to hit. 1 for 2. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. The 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Double play! What a twin killing to end the inning. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, number 11. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the grab. 1 down. The center fielder now complete. There's a strike. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got it. And there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Austin Callahan. Swing and a foul straight back. In the air to left center. Grabs it on the run. That is the inning. 7th inning up next. Top of the 7th here, leading off the first baseman. Popped up, on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And now at the plate, Drew Baker. That misses, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings deep, and that's a hit. And next, the cleanup hitter. And there's a strike. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top half of the 7th. Late on that fastball, down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Slider misses away. And now 2-2. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Good eye there. What a take with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. It's a 1-2-3, and we're still knotted up at 0. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, number 4.
The first baseman.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. That clips the corner. This pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Swings through it. Trying to get him chasing on the changeup. This one along the left field line, and that's just foul. This to third, and that one finds its way through. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. And now the right fielder. And that's outside. Fouled off, he was late. This one popped up. Simon in position. Wanders out onto the grass to make the catch. And here at the plate, Peyton Burden. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. This one high and twisting down the left field line. It goes off the pole and it's gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. That one was in doubt all the way to the end. He hammered it down the line, but it wasn't clear whether it'd be fair or foul. Once it clanged off the pole, he got to smile and round the bases. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Number 21, Wilton Park, will be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 33, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. One down. The designated hitter will hit next. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike. Okay.
Still just one out here in the end. The one pitch fouled away. And 1-2. He goes down looking. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 2 runs in to score in the inning. You're in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Out in front and foul to the left side. 0-2 now.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Action in the pen down there. And Manuel Mejia preparing to come on if needed. Number 43 also getting ready. Swing and this one towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. That one was headed for the gap, but not to be. Great job to leap, make the catch, and end the inning. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, number 5. That one ripped, but foul. Breaking ball inside. That's a little bit low. Grounds this one to the right side and steps on the bat for the out. Here's the second baseman, Ronnie Simon. And that one fouled off. Swing and a line drive, curling foul down the right side. Oh, 2 and the delivery. And that's outside.
1-2.
Just misses with that one. And he goes down on strikes. That's out number 2. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up, the designated hitter, Louis Vasquez. And the slider just misses. The Lookouts up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a grounder up the middle. Saved at first as they can't make the play. Great job reaching first base on that infield single. he really had to put the pedal to the metal to reach safely. He adds a really nice dimension to this offense. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Number 83 gives way. The starter heads off, and we'll step aside for just a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Number 31 comes on trying to close it out. Coming into a pressure-filled situation here, and this is what the best relievers live for. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He hits a fly to center. The center fielder moving under. Makes the grab. 1 runner left aboard. They trail here 2-0. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, number 97.
The catcher.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now that's second base.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. In the air on the infield, the shortstop settles underneath it. Hauls it in. There's 1 away. Runner at first. The center fielder getting ready to hit. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Sliced down the right side. And a big swing and miss. Not likely he'll have much success swinging at the high heat like that. On the mound, he might as well keep going back to that pitch. Slider misses away. Walks are never ideal for a pitcher, especially not late in a game. He's got to come after the hitter, and the hitter has to be ready to swing. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Got him looking. 2 away. Man on to first. Here's the third baseman, Austin Callahan. 0 for 3 with 3 fly balls. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. 1, here's the pitch. Line drive to short and caught. One left on base as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We're back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th inning in this one. And here's the catcher, Dominic Keegan. Swings and misses. 0-1. This offense is looking a bit stagnant right now. They need to shake it off and get something going. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. The center fielder, the next to hit. Outfield pretty shallow here. A little bit high, maybe. Lofts this one down the line and left, but it'll trace foul. He swings and fouls one off. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Pulls it down. 2 away. So it's their last chance of the ball game. And here's the first baseman, number 2. Swing and a miss, it's nothing and 1. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike of the game. I'm sure he wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up. The Biscuits down to their last strike. Swings and misses, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Next, we're running us here to CCC. We remind you to please drive home safely.